Hi friends, this is Julia from juliesjournaloflife.blogspot.com, and if you've been to my blog, you'll notice that I haven't done much posting of recent months. I could say weeks, but it's really and truly been months. Anyway, I've been really tied up with school, nearly done, about a month more to go, and hopefully I'll be at the end of it and I can have some time, some free time to start playing around with my scrapbook supplies again. Anyway, this month for the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog, they came up with the July inspiration kit from Noel Mignon's Balboa kit. That was for May. And so I didn't know what Balboa meant other than Rocky Balboa on that show Rocky. So I looked up the name and I read that Balboa is the name of a Spanish explorer. And I think he was like the first one to discover other places other than Spain. You know, I didn't read a lot of detail. Anyway, so I figured since he was an explorer that, you know, it would be kind of fun to call this the July Adventure Kit. I'm following suit with the last couple of months, the same thing that I've done. I've pulled out an existing paper pack that I have, and this is one from Crate Paper. It's the Random collection, and there was a total of 48 pieces in this pack, and I shared it with my sister, so 24 went to her, and of the 24 that I had 21 pieces of paper left. And so I'll flip through those. Now the inspiration kit had a lot of turquoisey colors, the yellows and the oranges, reds, and lots of rainbow color effects again this time. And so I pulled this one out, and it's got lots of pinks and lots of that turquoisey blue in the background here as well as here. And so I went ahead and decided to pull in a few others from my stash as well, but lots of dark blue colors here and in those butterflies. So let me start flashing these. These are all one-sided papers, and because it's a Crate Paper pack bought from Hobby Lobby, they all have the border strip at the top with the hole punched in it. So I'm just going to flip through these really quickly. I loved all the colors in this paper collection. That's one of the reasons that I got it. And so then, there it's been sitting on my shelf. The inspiration kit this time had a lot of blackboard inspired papers, and I'm not really into that. It hasn't done much for me, and so I don't have any to pull in there. So I went through my black papers and I pulled in some of those. I pulled out several pieces of cardstock this time to go into my kit, but I don't really have a lot. A lot of it is pattern paper, but since there was some solid background without actual pattern to it, but colored, just solid colored pattern paper, I decided that I would just go that direction. And use those pieces for background. These are from my stash. Some of these are double-sided, some not. This is Max and Whiskers by Basic Gray. This one is a Heidi Grace design from Fiskars. This is a 3 Bugs in a Rug Ashland collection. I want to say this one was, well, I thought it was a close to my heart, but I guess not. This is Teresa Collins, On the Edge, and this one is Heidi Grace Designs by Fiskars, and this is, I love this metallic looking ivory side, but I love this felt texture. I don't know if it's catching it on. You have that metallic background with these felted flowers and vines and such on there, and it is so pretty. And then I pulled in a piece of that dark turquoisey blue from Close to My Heart. Yellow papers, I pulled in a few more. That's just that's not even a whole 12 by 12 piece of paper. That was a scrap that I just threw in there. This is a Bow Bunny from Back to Basics collection. Or no, yeah, Back to Basics, A Gift of Love. Isn't that so pretty? I thought surely I can use either side to go with that kit and either pull in summer themes or just pretty yellowish red themes. This is a 3 Bugs in a Rug Ashland collection sheet. I love that background yellow. And this is Fancy Pants Rusted Sun collection. This is from 2010 actually. Pulled in some orange colors. This was out of a paper stack. I can still see the perforation across that side, but I don't remember who, what, where, when, or why. Love that color though. This is a basic gray green at heart. It's single-sided. This one is one of those cheap flimsy. It was supposed to be cardstock. I think I got it at like Big Lots or something in a paper pack. Very flimsy, thinner than just regular, you know, thin cardstock. And this is a Scenic Route, Grafton, George Street. It's by Sarah Milne. Anyway, I thought I could pull that into it some. I pulled in a few gray pieces of paper because there was some gray in the collection. A couple of lighter sheets of just gray cardstock. And then this one is a Teresa Collins on the edge piece of paper. And then some white. I pulled in a couple of sheets of Basil cardstock here. This is another Teresa Collins, and I love how it's got that splash of blue in that corner in here, and then it's got splashes of gray throughout, and I love this gray background. This is from the On the Edge collection. And then the black pieces that I pulled in, a couple of pieces of Basil black. This is one of those, I don't remember who made that, but it came in a collection pack, I remember. This is another Teresa Collins on the edge, and I brought these black pieces of paper in to kind of mimic that chalkboard look. It's really hatched up, and it looks very distressed on there. This one is from Dream Street Papers. Remember the Moments, Jacob is Amy Till Designs. There's no date on here, so I don't even know when this was manufactured, but I've had it for quite a long time. And this is another one, I have no earthly idea where it came from, but it's got kind of a spotted polka dotty look to it. So I don't know total how many papers. I probably have close to 40 papers in here with the ones that I added in. I probably added in at least 20 papers to what I already had. Maybe not quite that many. But those are my papers. And I'm going to keep this out so you can kind of see the direction that I went with my embellishments. Now when I'm spilling things. I went through my orange color bin because this collection has some very faint oranges in it. Oranges mixed with reds with backgrounds of teal mixed in there. Oranges mixed with that dark pink there. I just went through, these are all little embellishments that I made. A couple of years ago we went on a road trip. My granddaughter and I, we spent some time punching out shapes, and so we punched out butterflies and bunny rabbits and duckies, and we took a lot of old bits and pieces left over from different collections as far as chipboard and things go, and I printed out a lot of words. I was inspired to do this by oh gosh, she's Canadian. I can't think of what her name is now. Dadgummit. She's a nurse. I know I'm being ever so helpful. Anyway, and she does scrapbooking. Evalicious, that's her name. She does scrapbooking, and she's made tons of little mini books and things like that, and she's developed her own line of stamps and that kind of thing. And I love the fact that she's an entrepreneur who's doing scrapbooking manufacturing of products kind of on the side around, you know, her husband and daughter and all of their lives. Anywho, so I was inspired by some things that she had done on her blog, and it's Evalicious, I think it's .com. Anyway, I had seen her do some things, and I thought, well, I can do that. You know, why pay money to buy her things when I can make those? So my granddaughter and I punched out tons of shapes, and then we went in and we layered them up. I printed out all these different words and different fonts and things, used some chipboard pieces on some leftover brads, buttons, just random things throughout. And then, you know, I just layered and layered and layered up. and I've used some of them over the years. This has been from about 3 years ago, and I still have tons left. Let me tell you, we made tons of them. So anywho, these are still some of the butterfly pieces that were left over from when we punched all of these, and I have to tell you, we probably punched out thousands of butterflies and thousands of bunnies, and I even have some with airplanes and flowers and hearts. Oh my gosh, we punched so many. But these are some of the chipboard embellishments that I pulled out of a jar. Let me put that with my metal. This is a random shape because I made lots of random shapes on this type shape as well, and layered up different things, and that's just something I had left over. Then I went through and I pulled different bits and pieces from my stash, just different things that were in my orange color bin. Don't you just love that? It's an old wild asparagus from 2008, but it's got that metallic-y type sheen on it. Anywho, love that. These are more my mind's eye tags. A little, that was I think Making Memories. I want to say that was basic gray. A little title block there and here. That is from the So Sophie line, and that is from the Très Jolie 2007. And I don't know when the other one was. Here's another shape left over from 2007, the Confetti line. These are Making Memories, I believe. That's just a random leftover sticker. This is something that I picked up at Big Lots. And it's Imagine the Possibilities Chip Chatter, www.pressedpetals.com. And these are some that I picked up at Hobby Lobby on clearance. They're numbers from Paper Whimsies. The Paper Whimsies Taylor deck from Sassafras. Anywho, and I think I've used maybe one or two pieces out of here. And then that's a Très Jolie 2007 piece there. I went through the metal, and I've been doing some pictures from Florida, so I thought I'd pull out that little license tag. It's a Karen Foster. I went through my metal pieces in my orange bin and pulled out some random things. I have stars, I have heart flowers, I have hearts. I can't tell you who the manufacturers of some of this stuff is. Like this one I know is close to my heart. These two here are close to my heart. That is close to my heart. I want to say that's Making Memories, and so is that. This was, I don't know. I'm almost leaning towards Miss Elizabeth's line at Dollar Tree, but I don't know. A leftover sticker that's been in a recent kit that I had left over. And then these are big, huge buttons that I got recently. And so what I did, well, I didn't get them recently. I probably have had these for 10 years or more. Anyway, they've been in my stash, but I recently used one on a project somewhere that, I flipped over and used the back side, and I thought, how smart was that? Because all of these colors I don't know. I could get away with using these colors with this kit, but I don't know. But using them on the back side, I may be able to get away with it. This is an old Miss Elizabeth's set of paper flowers, and I want to say it's maybe a green set, and then the orangey set that I pulled together. All my leftovers I put on one sheet. Years ago when I used to scrap, like, you know, back in the 90s, early 2000s, or when I used to swap, these were from a Basil swap in orange colors, 2 tags and 2 photo mats. I pulled this. This is an old Sugar Rush Basic Gray sticker sheet that I hope to use up the remainder of this, and it's got a lot of the same colors. I don't know that I'll be able to use the turtles on a scrapbook page, but I may be able to make a card or something with them. And then I pulled these back in. These have been in a kit recently, and you can see I have quite a few of these Daisy D's cardstock stickers left. And let's see. They're the Gypsy Harvest Scroll. I think they were a Halloween collection, but there's not really a Halloween design on them. They're floral designs, so I thought I could pull them in, but they've been in a recent kit too, and I've not used them up, so into this one they go. This is an old Gen X coaster set here, and this was in my orange bin because I had 2 orange flowers left here and here. Oh, I was going to say that one's broke, but the actual piece is stuck up under there. And then I have the blue piece. I don't know that the blue will coordinate with this color, but I'm hoping to get all 3 of those used this time. And these SEI bits I've had in quite a few kits, and I've yet to use them all up. They are the coaster, all those little circles, some ribbon tags, then some sticker tags, and photo corners there. And hopefully this time I will finally get them used up. I went into my green color bin. Let me pull this bottom sheet back out again. And because of this deep green here, the greens that are mixed in the different patterns, I went ahead and went a little green crazy. I went through and I found all my Making Memories pieces that were left like this. I had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 huge sheets with all these punch-out pieces for journal tags and that kind of thing left. This is an old My Mind's Eye piece. That's just an old punch-out from scrap. That's from My Mind's Eye. This is a tag that I made. One of those, oh, what's her name? She's on YouTube. She is the Scrappy Jedi. She has on her blog where you use scraps, you punch out tons of borders, and then you lay them all across your tags, and then you cut them, cut down the middle so that you have all these different tags with all these different border strips on it. I've made them and I've used 1 or 2 of them, but I think I made like 7 or 8. I think 8 total. Anyway, I still have tons of them left, so I threw this one back into this kit again. This is the one that I keep pulling out to use. Maybe I should pull a different one. But you can see lots of little random tags and journal spots, and I might try and get some of these used up with layering this time. This came in with the paper collection, and I don't remember the line. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure I used it, but I just didn't use these, or maybe I had 2 sets. I don't remember exactly, but they're these little pieces here. But I thought they would match this collection really well, so into the stash they go. Lots of little journaling or border or title pieces here. These are all My Mind's Eye, and you might see some that I've used before. I bought tons. I bought a huge package of these, and I have tons and tons and tons, and some of them are the same bits that I just keep using over and over again, because there were like 3 and 4 of the same ones. Those are old SEIs that I don't remember. That's an old Making Memories tag cut out from one of my old swapping days. That's a K & Company, and I want to say that's an American Crafts. Some more of these little circles that I made. My granddaughter and I, we kind of put some together and made them into little packages because we were going to send them out as RAKs to different people, and we never got around to it. So yeah, into the pack they go. Anyway, this little dragonfly here I've had in my stash for a long time. I was going through albums the other day, and I found another one that I made on a tag years ago that's in an album. That's a leftover basic gray clip, another one of those huge buttons that I will probably use the back side on, but I could use the front side because it could coordinate some. Leftover stickers. I found this set of flowers from Spare Parts. This little metal clip. These were left over from my swapping days. I think it goes, I don't know, maybe that way. It says grateful thoughts of you, or gentle thoughts. I don't know what that word says. I could just cover that up and say thoughts of you and put a photo there. Someone named Kathy Hodges made these beautiful, beautiful, look at these stamped images and the coloring. Oh my gosh, if she's still around these days, you know, her stuff is just flippin' amazing, and I never could use it. I wanted to save it, but I'm finally going to get it used, I think. This is a little piece of burlap. It's green colored. These I've had in recent kits. I'm getting fewer and fewer of these every time I pull them out, so hopefully I will get more of them used, as well as these. This is just a random piece of that tissue paper I found in my green bin. These are old basic grays from the Origins collection, leftover like flowers and vines, mostly flowers on here. Hopefully I'll get those used up. These are, I want to say these were Little Yellow Bicycle, but I'm not going to swear to it. These are just border sticky strips. These are Little Yellow Bicycle, and they are 6x6 decorative edge cardstock pieces. And I figured some of the pieces like this is so generic I could use that. I might be able to use the US, but look at that orange. It matches perfectly. This is a little embossed piece in that blue, but look at that back with that like turquoisey color and the brown mixed in. And then that first one there, the green would work, and so would that one with the oranges. So there's that. I know, guys, I have tons and tons of embellishments here. This next set is from my red bin. I've been trying to limit myself to only going through 3 color bins. And so, anyway, that's what I've done. This paisley piece from Wild Asparagus back in 2008, I probably held on to that because I thought it was too pretty to use. That was a printable that I cut out. These are big, huge buttons, and I want to say they're from Making Memories. You know, when you could buy the, they sent the buttons in the huge jars, the candy jars, and then you just used a scoop and scooped out the buttons. I think these were like 3 of the huge red ones. I used every other small button that I got, but still had those big red ones. An old photo corner. I've had one of these in a recent kit that I've used. I still have, I think, one more after this one that I hope to get used at some point. That's CKC Company. These are My Mind's Eye. That's a leftover sticker from somebody. These are old My Mind's Eye pieces. Some tags from red punched out tags from when I used to swap. Another red piece clip from when I swapped. These are metal pieces that, you know, I want to say Miss Elizabeth, but I'm not 100% certain. These are some rub-ons. These are the only rub-ons that I pulled out to use this time. And hopefully I want to get those used up. Don't know if I'll use those big red bling, but who knows. This is a piece of like red vinyl-y, leathery, pleathery type fabric that I got from somewhere. It was in my red color bin, and I thought that's been there for too long. It's time to get it used. Maybe I'll find something to punch out with that. Some more of these little tag pieces that I printed out and cut out. These I also printed and cut out. I have some little photo corners there, a random little punch out there and there, a piece of sticker there. Because the red piece was bigger than this bluish purple one down here, it ended up in my red color bin. Lots more of those red Making Memories tags and journal spots. That one's in my Mind's Eye. These I printed, I just haven't cut them out yet. These are ones that I made. I stamped, I punched out all of these star shapes, the different scallop box shapes, and this was a double star, and I punched all different colors of red cardstocks and red pattern papers, and then I popped part of them up, and you can see they're different sizes. I think these 2 are the same size, but this one says Pure Delight, Live Life in Sweet Moments. These are more stickers that have been in my, I think I've had, if not these, some similar to these in a recent kit. I bought these with the purpose in mind for these tags on here, and I used up all the tags for whatever I was using, but I was left over with these photo corners and these huge photo anchors, and so I have those to use up, and hopefully we'll get them used up, maybe as some layering elements this time. But anywho, that's everything from my red color bin. Then moving on, there were 2 colors of alphabets in the inspiration kit. There were reds and blacks. So I went through my color bin, or my red alphabet stickers, and I pulled out bunches of these little tiny stickers. Some of them I've used, some I haven't. And I love this one because it's got all the butterflies, and this one has all the hearts. Both of those are Jenny Boleyn. Excuse me. Excuse me. I want to say these are, I'll lie if I try and tell you, I don't remember. These are Tiny Tight by Cosmo Cricket. I've not used those. These are Nikki Civilis, and you can see those are used. These are Moxie stickers, and I've used some of these, and I hope I'm able to get some of these used up as well, but most of this is related to scrapbooking. And I don't know, I might have some scrapbooking photos left. I don't know. These are old Miss Elizabeth letter stickers. Well used, well loved, and I will continue to use them until they're used up. These are Jelly Bean Soup. I love the idea of these, but they suck as far as stick goes. And so you have to really put something down behind them to stick. I mean, they're awesome letters. They show up very well. I think I have the cardstock color with white letters, and they don't show up with a hooey. These are some from Basic Gray from the Infused. These are punch-out letters, and you can see these are well loved. I've used quite a few from there. These last two sets are Jenny Boleyn, and I've used these a couple of times, but I still have tons of stickers left on there to use as well, and hopefully we'll get more used. That is, you know, a goal is to use your embellishments as far as your stickers go, and I keep telling myself I'm not going to buy any more letter stickers, and then I inevitably do, because I love them. They're so easy to use, and they take no time whatsoever to punch out. I mean, you know, you don't have to spend time punching out. The other set of letter stickers that I pulled out were from the black. This is a set of Cosmo Cricket Blackboard Vintage mix of letters. Yeah, I've never opened it. I've never used it. So, and I don't remember where I got it. These are My Mind's Eye Lush, and these are well used, well loved. I have used the heck out of these letters, but I think I still have enough for at least another title or two. These are those little Lily Bee, is it Lily Bee designs? I think for these tiny ones that are so difficult to use. I'm hoping I'll get some more of these used up. This contains about 4 packages, I think, of the Recollections Alpha and Number stickers, and they're clear, and so when the tiny type like this, the small letter stickers came out, I thought, well, I'll just punch out whatever color of cardstock that I want, you know, just cut out the small pieces and then layer up these alphabets. Well, that hadn't happened so much. I have used some of these, but not too many. This is a set that I don't know where it came from. I've cut off the top of it, so I have no idea, but I've never used it. These are Jenny Boleyn's, never used. These are more of the Miss Elizabeths, and you can see these are well used, well loved. This is a set of Pebbles ABC stickers, and I've recently had these in a kit, and I've used them for at least one title, I think. This is a set from, I don't know, but again, never used. This is a set from Making Memories, and they're like the corrugated letters, and I've used these for a couple of titles. And this is a set from Scenic Route, designed by Sarah Milne, Garden Grove die cut alphabet. And I've used these at least one time to make a title. Hopefully I'll be able to get these used up, or, you know, the bulk of them used, so that I can get rid of the rest or do something with the rest. Does anybody have any great ideas about what to do with leftover stickers like that? I have a couple of packs. There's only a few in that I can't get myself wrapped around the idea of getting rid of them. These are just old chipboard pieces. As they've been left over from different pieces, I have just thrown them into this pack. They're all varying sizes, all varying shapes. There's raw chipboard in here. There's floral and shape and corner tag and you name it, they're in here. They're K & Company, they're Basic Gray, they're Miss Elizabeth, they're just random whoever's. but I thought I'm going to try and get some more used up out of this package. These are some pebbles. This was a recent purchase several months ago that I used all the other color flowers out of here and left the blue. But I figured since this collection had so much blue, you know, that darker blue color in it, that I could probably get these used up. These are out of my brad drawer. This is white and black and then cream and black. And I believe all of these are the Paper Studio line. These are brads from a red assortment in cranberry sorbet and tulip from Close to My Heart. I won these at a crop a couple of months ago, and so I haven't used them. So I threw them in here because I thought with the reds and the oranges and the dark pinks that I could probably get some use. I doubt I'll use all of them. These are from the My Mind's Eye Lush collection in the dark blue, the navy collection. These are what I have left of those, and hopefully I will get these used up. These are from Creative Imaginations, the Narratives by Karen Russell collection, and you can see I've used one out of there. These are SEI, and they kind of match that other chipboard stuff that I have and stickers that I have. And I had like 2 or 3 packs of these, and I have this pack remaining, and I've used 3 of it, so I still have 5 to use. I've pulled in some random stickers out of my sticker drawer. When I travel to go places to go scrapbooking, I will pull out certain stickers and then I'll put a little note tag in the front of it, and so that I know which bin they came from, so when I get home I can put them back into the bin, or back into the file. And so that's what I did. These are all from my family sticker bin, and they're all different stickers, and lots of them have been used. I mean, used to the point of there's just maybe 1 or 2 left on a sheet. Like that has a circle there, a circle here, friends, and a little square there. But I want to get these used up, and so they're all in here, and that is my plan, is to work at getting these used. And I know not all the colors are going to match, and I'm okay with that. If I can use some or any of them, I will be content. I think some of the colors will match really well, but I think some of them won't, so we'll see how many of those I can get used. I pulled in some washi tape. This is a black, and since I have the black pieces in the kit and added the black paper, I thought this would be with the pinks and the reds, the creamy white, and the black. I thought that would go well. This is with the blues. I thought this would be a perfect color to match those. The dark blues in here, as well as those kind of lightery blues. You know, lightery, is that a word? With that almost gray looking. It's a white background, but it's almost gray looking. This is just a photo strip roll. Don't ask me the manufacturers of these. Some that have the branding on the inside, the Scotch brands, I can tell you these are Scotch brands. The others, yeah, I probably couldn't tell you the manufacturer even if I had thought about it really hard. This is a lighter blue color. I'm not sure how much use I'll be able to get out of that one, but I'm hoping at least a little bit, because I just love that blue. Maybe with that dark blue sheet there, I think that would be pretty. And then this one is just the diagonal stripe. Oh my gosh, that's going to go with so many of those. I can already see that. Love that pink piece of paper there. But anywho, and then I went through my sequins, and I've been slowly, you know, I've had the big huge jar of sequins forever, and as I've bought new sequins or whatever, I've kind of tried to separate them out, and I found these little jars. They were 6 for $1 at Dollar Tree, and so I got them. And so my smaller packs of sequins I've been putting into these, and these will hold like 2 or 3 of the small packs, like this size, this, you know, this size of sequins. It'll hold like 2, sometimes 3 packs of those before it's filled up, and I actually think this one has 2 in it, because look how much smaller that one is, and that one has 1 set in it. And I think this one may have 2 as well. Anywho, so just an idea for you if you're into organizing. I kind of do everything by color, and I thought about once I get all of my big bin of sequins divided out and separated by color, I might put them, just drop these. Right now I have a drawer for sequins, but I might put them all into my color bins. Well, that's it. That's my July Adventure kit. Don't know when I'll get this posted. It probably will not be anywhere close to the month of July, but hopefully in the next several months after July I'll be able to get it in and get it posted along with some of the layouts that I've done from this kit. I'm still working steadily on my April counterfeit kit, and I have tons done with that, and I have hopefully we'll get those posted and get everything done with that soon as well. Well, soon, as in that's relative for me when school's done, and it's done next month in August. So anyway, thanks for watching today. Bye-bye.